Good morning, everybody. We're out here in the goat barn, and we wanted to give you a final showing of the milk room. And I'm going to kind of show you what we got going on. Josie's filming me this morning, so I feel like a movie star. Anyway, you can see what we did here as far as the countertop. We got that all done. We've got our cabinet hung. We've got a shelf over there. We put our vacuum pump up there, and my manifold is to the left of it. We also got gifted to us, check this out, a TV. And I just stuck one of those little old magnet antennas up here. But it's good for radio, so we can watch weather and stuff like that early in the mornings if we need to. I haven't got the hoses hooked up yet, and I'll do that when I get a little closer to milking. This is one of the parts that I use for milking. It's called the Top Z, and I bought these extras to keep the holes plugged from getting soil, dirt getting in them. But I love these things, so we'll leave a link in the description to where you can get this. The most reasonable place I've found to get them is parts department. If you go some places, they are super expensive, but parts department is probably the most reasonable I've found. Okay, I'm going to take you over here now to the counter here, and I want to show you, we have a laptop set up here. We don't keep this laptop out here. But what I have here, this is the microscope that I got. Keep it really covered well because dust is not a friend when it comes to this. Now I want to show you something up close on this microscope that we got. This here, come up here, Joe. This is an important add-on feature that you can get, and it moves from side to side, moving your slide, or up and down. And it's pretty important to have that because if you're doing a fecal test and using the McMaster slides, you can get a good accurate count that way. Anyway, I wanted to show you this book here. Now, I forgot to mention that we got this at AM Scope, and I'll leave a link to it also in the description. This booklet is really handy to have. It's I'll give you a shot of it here, and it tells you how to do a fecal test. And when you get back into the book a little bit, it for dog and cat parasites, it goes horses. It's a really good one to have, and they're colored pictures. So I will leave where to get this in the description. The reason I've got the laptop out here is we have this camera, and it plugs into the computer. And let's see if I can bring it up. I don't know if you're going to be able to see this real well or not, but this is the program that goes with the scope and the camera. And you can go in here and do different things. Now later on, I'm going to actually show you how to do a fecal count. And I'll probably show you two different ways, because you can do it with the McMaster, or you can just spot to see if there's a lot of trouble in your on your slides. Anyway, I wanted to show you this program that comes with this, the camera, and what have you. Now I mounted a light under here, and that way when we're doing milk tests and stuff like that, we can actually see what we're doing. Over here you'll see our mixer. Now I add a little bit of extra stuff to the feed. In the winter, if you can get them, whole oats are nice. Also sunflower seeds, black sunflower seeds, and we can mix them up in the mixer and dump them into this container down here. Right now, Josie has her, what do you call that, birthing bag? Mm-hmm. And she's ready to go because we got Roxy in the pen out here. And she's getting pretty uncomfortable, just about ready to go anytime. Actually, her due date is tomorrow, I think, right? Okay. Now, I built this here out of a galvanized trash can. Now, I just got this so I can turn it, but it's a street elbow 1.5 inches. It fits in this. And what I do is when I want grain in the morning, I just do this number. And I can fill it up however much I want. What I did on the inside is this side over here is the spout coming out, and on the inside I cut a board that would fit in the bottom that slopes toward that so that the grain will keep falling down. And it's really handy. These two items will sit outside on this 8x8 deck we're getting ready to build because we don't have a lot of room in here. And so we're going to put it out there. That'll be in the expansion of the barn. Also, this little table in the back. Joe, come over here and show this. I built this little table here so that if a supervisor comes to do our one-day milk test, she can do it over here. Supervisor could also do it over there, but when I'm sitting down milking, it's a little cramped. So this ought to work out good for us. Of course, we got our sink here. And we got the water off at this point because of winter. And this here is a little heater, and it is it's a lifesaver. I love that little heater, and it's hooked up to bottle gas right down here on the floor that I can switch the tanks out anytime I want. We're going to go out, take a look at Roxy real quick. She's in one of the birthing pens, and check her out. Come on.
That poor mama. She's ready to go.
She wants to have the babies. We'll keep a close eye on her today, and she's not really putting out much goo right now. There was a little bit yesterday, but she was kind of digging her a nest this morning and having some vocal moans. Anyway, so we put her in here to relax and be away from all the unnecessary other goats that like to ram her.
How's everybody doing?
Hi, girls. Okay, guys, we're signing off for now. We got to get busy out here on the goat extension, and hopefully the next video you see will be Roxy giving birth. Catch you later.